All right, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. You know the deal. We are having a grand old time. Oh, instead of changing the map, I almost changed our thing. Highlight draw or standard draw? I mean, we were on highlight draw, but nothing was highlighted, so I guess that's fine. All the promo packs, all the expansions, all the good stuff. Viron, double blue action with Eco Zone. We could start with something like Venusian Animals on turn 1 in a competitive game with a lot of science. That is certainly a play. In solo, I would hazard it is not such a good time. Do we have a blue card worth doing? I mean, look, you could orb processor twice per generation, but that's not that hot. I do love microbe synergies in this game, but not so much that I'd put myself out for it. I think we don't take ecology. It's just between biofuels and Wasa. Biofuels is pretty slow. I mean, one plant production, one energy production. Just pretend the two plants aren't there. It's just not. It's not that hot. It's not that hot. But we could get some energy production here anyway, and then turn around with GHG factories. One card I almost never play is Aerobrake Demonia Asteroids, because I always want to synergize the microbes, but like 3 heat in a plant production is actually pretty good. So maybe I take all these space events and we just see what happens. We get a little bit of extra income here, and we get all that titanium, so let's see. Ganymede Colony, definitely don't need that early, and Space Mirrors also don't need that early. With our titanium, there's a couple different ways we can play it. Again, we could asteroid into imported GHG. I could nuke for 3 cards, which is really hot. With Celestic, we did get Forced Precipitation. Tapping this twice per turn sucks, because it costs so much money to do. But as soon as we get Stratopolis, I think that we're really off to the races with something. So, I don't know. For the sake of argument, give me the nuke into 3 cards. Ants, Nitrolific, and Rad Suits. Then we take the titanium and we get 1 more heat bump. I'm even going to overpay, because that gets us the heat income, which is nice. And then if I play Forced Precipitation, I can get cooking with it. But I'd much rather just get the GHG factories, I believe. I don't know. With the heat I got back, I could do an early boy there. Am I willing to sell 2 cards? Like, I'm willing to sell Space Mirrors, but I don't know. I keep going back and forth on this. Celestic is a floater on any card, so Forced Precipitation is really not that bad. We spent $2 on it. Oh, I'm not Viron. Of course I'm not Viron. I'm Celestic, so I'm still getting 2 floaters. This is perfect. This is fine. I'll spend $6 for 1 more income. It's pretty low yield this early, but whatever. I don't need to buy Heat Bump right now, but I could. There's several cards that need Venus. There's Nitrolific Moss that needs water. Give me an ocean on this corner. If ever I do get the green rays, we'll want it. I shouldn't need more Venus infrastructure. I do need science, and I'm not going to take a city. So Forced Precipitation, you're getting moving. I mean, I'm going to play this early. Do we want one of these cards? I mean, look, self-replicating robots has synergy with some expensive cards. I think we take it. In solo, you do get a lot of generations. Give me a chance. I'm going to get my energy up. If I had $4 more, I would play GHG factories. I don't. Which is a little bit sad, because I could have used the government to push heat 1 more time. And now I can't. Or at least I don't need to, because I'm not on the breakpoint. Ishtar Mining, we could help push for this. And I mean, we could really up our heat production. So there's a Venus bump. If we have the government help with another Venus bump, we'll pretty much be there. Then we could Ishtar and then Sulfur. It'll actually take 2 turns, though, because we don't have any floaters to carry over. I don't have any science tags yet, so let me just GHG Factory and Carbonate Processing. Otherwise, I would have been interested in, like, maybe playing MedLab to get out self-replicating robots a little bit earlier, but without it, we're not going to worry. We have 16 heat, so we can get to the +1 heat income, so let's just take an oxygen here. Or no, I was going to take a Venus bump, but then, like I said, I wouldn't have had it anyway. More space stuff. I mean, I like Field Cap City. This is something that we could certainly put our money behind. Indentured workers, remember, it's like losing a point for $5 in the early game. Imported nitrogen, I really believe that's going to be more helpful later on. I'm a believer. So can I get 2 science tags? I know I can get MedLab. But is there a second science tag? Not really. And then the Venus bumps, I'm going to have to push it with the government, and then I can get a floater next turn to go the rest of the way. And that opens up Sulfur and Ishtar. I mean, I can play you. Do I just MedLab? It's so boring, but I may as well get the 2 income while I'm here. And then let's do our audit. So we start at 14 TR. We've gotten 7 and then 6 money income here. $13 of straight income. It's less than the 15 bottom out line, which is bad. We don't have any metals. But, I don't know. It's actually cash, so that's okay. We also have a decent little Venus bumping mechanism right now, which is nice. We have some payouts that we can cash in, like the indentured workers, the self-replicating robots for things that are expensive, like Field Cap City. We've got Ishtar mining and sulfur exports for what? Another 4 income plus $3 worth of titanium. So like 7 more income next gen. I think that the fact that our income is low this generation is okay. Our terraforming is great with 10 heat income, but it's bad in terms of oxygen and oceans, but it's good in terms of Venus. Do I have 2 Earth tags? I do. We can do Space Hotel, sure. I like Electrocatapult, but I don't have steel or plant income, and I don't have an energy to play it. Noctis City is normally cool. I do have a city card already, so like I don't feel that I need to slow down our build more than it already has. That gets us another card. Snow Algae. Okay. So Ishtar mining. Then sulfur exports, I'm looking at you, but I need a discount first. And I can use this titanium, that's fine. Heat bump over here. And then, do I have $2 for space hotels? Again, Space Mirrors is not something I'm excited to use. Ants is at least something to put our microbe synergies on. I've taken too many points cards and combos. I don't want to sell 2 of my cards. I could argue for like 1 here, for 1 over there, but it's okay. Holding 10 cash from one round to the next hurts when you're so close to getting $2 more of income, but it's okay. Let's round out our oxygen a little bit more. Cutting edge. I mean, there's all the science tags, even some production of metals here. Just take it all. Don't think about it too hard. Celestic. Alright, so discounts on cards with requirements. Self-replicating, obviously, is multiplicative. Stratopolis is like infinite stuff in the sky. I want replicating robots. I want a mine, probably for titanium. And then I take that titanium, I put it into a big old space hotel that I got a $2 discount on that I wouldn't have had otherwise. So like that works out pretty well. My most expensive card is Field Cap City, which I want to play. So let's go ahead and get Field Cap City on the self-replicating robots. That'll be $2 a discount, $4 a discount, $8 a discount, 16, and then 32, making it free. Plus, I'll have built rovers at that point for a little rebate, which will be nice. I could count out what gen it's going to be that card is going to be free, but I don't want to. Let's take another free ocean over here. We don't have Arctic algae. It's starting to look less and less likely that we will get it. Corroder suits is a $2 income on top of being a floater. I don't mind a discounted ocean. Mining area. A couple ways we can play it. Do I really need steel is the question versus titanium. I don't have so much titanium. So I don't mind which way it needs to go. Adjacencies also give us money. Snow algae's not bad. Nitrolithic moss, you're kind of cute. I don't know, I'm kind of looking at a whole bunch of things right now. Everything's kind of just okay. I think I'll just take the production on the titanium though. It pays out higher and I have cards that I want to play. So snow algae and photosynthesis, but I don't have enough money for both. Again, I could sell something. Ants I've been trying to keep because at least if I play ants, I have something to do with all these microbes. Give me the snow algae, and again, I'm going to be holding like 11 bucks into the next turn, which is a little bit lame. But look, we still need heat and stuff, so I think next gen with all our titanium and playing ants, we're going to be fine. Diversity support. I don't have 9 different resources. Points per Jovian. I don't have any Jovians. A 1-point animal and heat bump? Not bad. Do a heat bump right away. Put a floater on you. This gets us within 1 Venus bump for the bonus. Keep doubling up those robots. So ants is now played. Oh, but I want my animals. Oh, sorry, no, this one. I can get some production over here. Again, it's mostly just an outlet for our titanium. It's a card I say often is almost not worth playing, and then I play it every time. This could be a good turn to get Stratopolis out. I could rover. Oh, wait, another multiplier. I forgot that I did have Ganymede Colony. But still, I really don't have that many Jovians. I think it would have been a mistake to chase. Instead, Stratopolis just solidifies our ability to always do forced precipitation. We get a little microbe energy here. And yeah, then this discount's going to continue doubling. It has 2 more turns, so Gen 10. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We need lots of oxygen. That's our biggest weak point. Oxygen and oceans. We're really waiting to see those terraforming cards come through for us. I don't mind both of these for the card draw, because apparently card draw is a weak point for us right now. We are learning. So we keep doing a little Venus bump on you. I mean, I can get a ton more energy if I get another energy tag, which is not very hard. Just doesn't seem like the right use of our time. Let's get 3 card draw. Development Center, that's even more card draw. A 1-point animal from livestock. I mean, like, 3 oceans would have at least opened up nitrolithic moss. Is there value in me doing a standard project? I very likely will need to, one way or another. Artificial lake. I mean, artificial lake seems like the play. Artificial lake first, then you nitrolithic moss, And then I do something to have an energy next turn for development center. Not sold between these two cards. Like, they're both fine. Yeah. I'll just take the deep well. 1 energy instead of 2 is fine because I get the heat bump to go with it. Still, we're 1 heat off. So next turn we're going to get lots of doublings of heats. We need lots of plants, so it makes sense. Ice asteroid, imported nutrients. This is what I'm talking about. A Dawn City is great for a titanium outlet and everything else. Well, I don't know. I don't really need to keep loading up floaters on you, do I? Probably a good chance to go and get our development center. We do need to get a plant back so that we can do our nitrolific. I mean, look, two oceans seems pretty reasonable. Get a bunch of money. We'll do our card draw as well, just to make sure we're not missing anything big. No discounts or synergies or whatnot. This can double. And that should be free now, right? Field Cap City. So Field Cap City, I think we want to put it like here so that we have access to this trench of stuff. And then if we greenery through here, then we'll have another city here. I mean, I could city here first. Could even city here. It's just a lot of meandering, but I guess that's okay. Let's just take our adjacency. We've got it. This space event seems pretty reasonable. I already have half-point microbes. Money microbes and other things are broken, so we get the oxygen. That oxygen gives us the heat. The heat gives us the ocean. Life is good. We'll just maximize plants for another turn here. Why am I getting texts? An attachment, and then attachment deleted. Okay, somebody's accidentally sending who's its and what's nots. 3 power does have chance to become heat, but I shouldn't need it. It has the chance of giving me 4 power ready to go in case I do get like an oxygen bumper. We know that Venusian Animals isn't in the deck. This is probably fine. I mean, I could go even further with like Soul Factory and stuff, but that doesn't seem right. 2 plants from Adapted Lichen does not seem like a good deal either. I'm going to start putting my floaters on Stratopolis because it should be able to be worth some points. I mean, we have 10 points on cards. It's not bad. Let's hold our cash. $20 is a lot to hold, but we have so many things that we need. Mostly oxygen. So we just keep pushing oxygen. Mars University. I shouldn't need GHG producing. I do need Venus bumps. Livestock is playable. Well, Mars University first. We could always get viral enhancers that would make it even stronger. I don't want a negative point. Cool, 4 more points from space event stuff. There isn't another science tag I have to play, but let me play this one. It's just a cost, but hey, it gives me another card cycle, and that could be cool. Crash Site Cleanup is not really what I'm looking for. I do like a livestock, though. Oh, I should have done my card draw. Hired Raiders, well, you know. A couple of heat bumps. I mean, that means that we are solid on heat, for sure. There's no question about it. Forced Precipitation is good to go another round. And then with this, it's good to go on the last round as well. What is worth a lot of money that I would like? I mean, no matter what with this, I'm only saving $2 per turn. So I can just play it on whatever I'm going to play this turn. And I want you for some reason. I don't know why. You're the one I want. You're the one that I want. So 3 more ants, 2 more livestock, another greenery. What's not to love? I mean, sure, a Venus bump. We still have 3 titanium that can go into all this stuff at the end. We're still holding 4 energy in our production in case I get an oxygen bumper, but maybe that's not needed. I sure seem to need it. I don't have another city coming in that'll fit right here. Do I standard project buy one? It's hard to say with so much Venus left to do, and oxygen left to get, and oceans left to get. I think I just aquifer for this money back, and then Venus bump, and that just like leaves me open to like any of the double ocean cards that are still in the deck. It leaves me open to a little bit of Venus bumping. It leaves me open to waiting to get this slot for a city. So I don't know. I have the 4 energy. I can do something like Ironworks, but $14 for an oxygen bump? Does that make sense? Does it make sense? I don't know. $14, man. I don't know. This CEO's favorite project is a point for $1. I just need to buy... Like, one of the oxygen bumps comes from the placements of an ocean and of a tile. So, like, this would be the second bump, and then I could buy a city worth 3 points instead of a greenery worth 2, but we'd still get the oxygen bump. Like, I don't know, man. I think I can... No, hits plants. I'm gonna not take any of it. I'm just gonna be really close to heart here. Are we gonna draw a card that makes sense? No, we're gonna draw Cartel. Lame. You're a Venus bump. Celestic, you go to Stratopolis. I mean, it's now also at an awkward spot. I need to buy these oceans, man. So an ocean goes here, and an ocean goes there. Give me that card draw. Not loving it. Gotta say. Not loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So that means I basically have to greenery. Right, because I need to do Venus bump. And then for me to have enough money, yeah, greenery first here, and then behind, and then I need a couple dollars back. Allow me to do a weird one here, where I take this and put it on Dawn City. So Dawn City now costs me 3 titanium and $2, so I'm at $8, but because of rovers, I get the $2 back. Just an easy way to spend our titanium without worrying about the bottom line. You could be a point. We don't know yet. You're not a point. So that gives me $15. I don't have money back after purchasing standard projects. I'll just put this here, by the way. So I may as well steal for $3 instead of 2 steel. And yeah. I mean, it's a full terraform, but it's like just not quite making it, right? Like we're not quite at 63 TR. We didn't quite get that extra city out. We didn't quite have the money or the breakpoints on like Stratopolis, for instance, but like not quite making it could still be something good. Like it could still be something. Let's see, 62 plus 6 plus 5 and then 24, right? So it's a full terraform. Okay, it's 1 out of our 3, but it is not 63 TR. It is not 100 points. It's kind of just like the cusp. It's on the cusp. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.